The United States has agreed to start joint naval patrols with its Gulf allies to stop weapons being shipped from Iran to Yemen. The announcement came as Barack Obama began his visit to Saudi Arabia. The decision on naval patrols was announced by U.S. Secretary of Defense Ashton Carter and the GCC Secretary General Abdul Latif Al-Zayani. Well, the U.S. Secretary of Defense says the U.S. remains wary of Iran.
On Iran, I noted that the United States shares with our GCC partners the view that even as the nuclear accord verifiably prevents Iran from obtaining a nuclear weapon, there are many more issues to be concerned with regarding Iran's behavior in the region. That's one reason why I emphasize that the nuclear accord imposes no limits on the United States, and that what we're doing in the Department of Defense hasn't changed. In our posture, our preparedness, our planning, and our partnership, the U.S. military remains committed and capable of responding to Iranian malign and destabilizing activities.
Al Jazeera's Ashma Al-Bara is in Riyadh with the latest.
The general sentiment here is that the U.S. deal with Iran has undermined Gulf countries because by the lifting of the sanctions, the Iranians would have more latitude to buy weapons to further expand their influence in the region. And what the Saudis in particular want is the Americans providing them with a sophisticated ballistic missile defense system, an integrated system where they can share sensitive data with the Americans and where they can also have an early warning system. The Americans have been saying in the past this is something that is going to take quite some time before they can hand over those capabilities and train the Saudis and GCC militaries to be able to handle those systems. So the general sentiment here is still that the Americans have, in a way or another, abandoned their long-term allies in the region.